He does admit to being the one that pulled the trigger and killed Alana Sims on that evening.
Any idea what the motive was?
It would appear that the motive is that he did not want to be in her life anymore and was not ready to, have a child is unfortunately how it appears to us.
This is the story of Alana Sims, a 22-year-old mother, 5 months pregnant, 13 days before her death. The man she trusted walked free acquitted of a double murder. Less than 2 weeks later, Alana was found shot to death on a quiet street in Tampa, Florida. Her unborn child was gone. Her 18-month-old son was asleep in the back seat, just feet from his mother's body. Police say the motive was simple. He didn't want the baby, and he didn't want her anymore. Welcome to Hot True Crime, where we expose the stories they tried to bury. If you believe victims deserve justice, subscribe and turn on notifications. Tonight's case will leave you asking one question: how did this happen twice? Before the headlines, before the sirens, before the courtroom. Alana Sims was a mother first, born February 13th of 2000 in Tampa, Florida. Alana, known to her family as Lana, was described as gentle, loving, selfless, protective. Her entire world revolved around her young son. At just 22 years old, she was doing everything she could to build a better life for him. But Alana's biggest mistake was trusting the wrong man. That man was Billy Adams. To the public, Billy was a rapper. To his fans, he was known by a stage name. But to police, Billy Adams was already dangerous. Investigators believed he had gang ties. And in 2020, Billy Adams was charged with 2 murders. Inside a makeshift recording studio in Lutz, Florida, 2 men were shot and killed. Trayvon Albury, Daniel Thompson. Billy Adams admitted he pulled the trigger. His explanation? Self-defense. Prosecutors called him cold-blooded. The defense called him afraid, and the jury believed him. On January 27th, Billy Adams walked free. No conviction, no prison. Just 3 days later, Alana received a message, a celebration, a party. Billy had beaten his case, and she thought she was going to support him. What Alana didn't know was that police believed this was a setup because Billy had just learned something that changed everything. Alana was pregnant, and investigators say Billy didn't want that child. On January 30th, Alana drove to the Eastern Park subdivision in New Tampa, a place her family didn't recognize, a place with no witnesses. Sometime that night, gunfire shattered the silence. Alana Sims was found lying in the street, 5 months pregnant, shot to death. Her toddler was still inside the SUV asleep, unaware his mother would never wake up.
Again tonight with a pregnant mother found dead beside an SUV in Tampa. Her 1.5-year-old son asleep and unharmed inside. Tonight, her family is desperate for answers. This is Nightside. I'm Dave Wagner.
And I'm Angelina Salcido. 22-year-old Alana Sims was found lying in the street last night near the Eastern Park subdivision in New Tampa. Tonight, her family spoke only to 10 Tampa-based Shannon Clough, saying they just want to know what happened to her. Alana's sister tells me she would have been 23 in just 2 weeks. Her 5 siblings are heartbroken knowing she was found in New Tampa. Her son just feet away, unharmed. Tonight, Alana's family says they just want some answers.
Her as a person, she was very selfless.
Alana Sims' sister says she was a single mother with a heart of gold. Tampa police say Alana was found dead in this area of New Tampa. A person called police when they saw her lying in the street near the Eastern Park subdivision. Her 1.5-year-old son was sleeping in an SUV just next to her.
At this point, we're saying that her injuries are upper body trauma. I can tell you that when she was laying on the ground, it appeared that she'd been deceased for at least a bit of time.
Tampa police say Alana was targeted and potentially attacked by someone who knew her. Alana's sister says they grew up in Tampa, but this neighborhood isn't familiar to the family.
So we don't really know why she was in that area.
As far as what happened and who killed her,
we have no idea what has happened.
Harley says Alana's son will be taken care of by family. All of them heartbroken they'll be without their rock.
When police questioned Billy Adams, he denied being there. He claimed he was home all night. He even showed video evidence. But investigators noticed something wrong. The timestamps were altered. The story didn't add up. Confronted with surveillance footage, vehicle data, and text messages, Billy changed his story. Billy Adams admitted he met Alana that night. Then, he admitted he killed her. Once again, he claimed self-defense. But his story kept changing. Police believe the truth is far darker. Billy lured Alana under false pretenses, killed her, and left her child beside her body. Billy Adams was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, killing an unborn child. This time, no bond. Alana's family was devastated, but relieved he was finally behind bars. Public outrage exploded. Many question the justice system, the earlier acquittal. Whether this tragedy could have been prevented, Alana would have turned 23 just weeks later.
And friends were just praying that they catch this monster, and they did. And they did.
Tampa police say Elena's boyfriend, Billy Adams, lured the young mother to the Eastern Park neighborhood last Monday night.
She thought she was going was to attend a party for who she considered to be a boyfriend and who she believes is the father of her unborn child.
Instead, police say when she arrived, Adams shot her to death with her toddler sleeping just feet away in the car. Thankfully, that little boy was not hurt. But police say this happened 3 days after Adams was acquitted of a 2020 double murder.
They made a wrong judgment. They really should have looked at the whole picture and not just thought about, oh, this is just a young person. They need to look that that guy did the same thing to another family. 2 at that.
Leaving this family with the constant moments of wondering why.
No need. If you didn't want to be in her life, walk away. She would have been taken care of regardless.
Her family says she was 5 months pregnant with a little girl when she was gunned down. A grandchild they now will never meet, but they say they will make sure Alana is never forgotten.
She was a joyful person, very high spirit. She's going to be dearly missed.
As they now shift their focus to justice.
Justice has been served. I mean, I can't bring my daughter back, but at least we know that the monster that did this would sit behind bars, and maybe he will think now of what he done. If not, may God be with him.
Elena's family says she would have turned 23 years old next Monday, so this weekend they will have a memorial in her honor. But instead of celebrating and lighting candles for her birthday, they are forced to light candles in her memory. Her mother tells me she just wanted everyone to know that without the outpouring of love and support that's really come from near and far, she wouldn't have had the strength to make it through this.
Oh, I just can't imagine what they're going through, Janae. Do we know at this point how police were able to link him to Alana's death?
Yeah, Ali, so police say a few days after this incident happened, they actually brought Adams in trying to figure out maybe if this was retaliation or why someone would want to harm Alana. They say, though, at that time he was giving misleading statements. Things just seemed a bit off. Then they ended up finding video of his vehicle near the area, even though he denied he was in that area at the time. And he ultimately admitted to being the one who pulled the trigger.
Instead of a birthday celebration, her family held a memorial. Her son will grow up without his mother. A daughter will never be born. And the man who walked free once waits in jail again. Thank you for watching to the end, and I will see you on the next episode of Hot True Crime Stories. Stay safe.